Peace, y'all, and welcome to Yoga is for Everyone. My name is Tracee Thomas, and I'll be your instructor. And our goal for today is to show you that no matter what your body type, no matter what your age, no matter what your size, no matter what your level of physical ability, you too can reap the benefits of yoga. As long as you concentrate on your breath and you're willing to try, you definitely too can become a yogi. Today we have with us Magdalene, who has only been practicing yoga for a few weeks. We have Denise, who has a knee injury and is new to the practice. Finally, we have Diana, who has practiced occasionally but still considers herself an intermediate student. So as you watch the video, check out which one of these ladies most fits your body type or represents your physical ability, and follow along with them as we continue our practice. Let's begin. So as we begin every practice, we want to make sure that we're in proper posture. So you stand with your big toes touching, feet together, arms at your sides, fingertips together, thumbs slightly out. In this posture, we'll begin with some deep cleansing breaths. We inhale on 4. We'll exhale slowly on an 8 count. Inhale again. And as you breathe, you should feel your lungs and your belly filling with air. And as you exhale, just compress your stomach. Try to make your belly button almost feel like it's touching your spine. Exhale all your air out slowly. Inhale again. Inhale fresh air. Inhale happy thoughts. And exhale, releasing all stress, all drama, any problems. Let it go. If you want to ensure that you're breathing properly, you can place both of your hands right on top of your hip muscles. And feel your hands, they should extend and compress as you breathe. So inhale. And you should feel your hands pushing out a little bit. And as you exhale, you should feel them coming closer back to the bone. Take a few more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take our arms down to our sides and turn our palms facing outwards. Just inhale, arms up, 3/4 over our head, and exhale them together. Inhale here, straighten out your back, lengthen the spine, lengthen your neck. And as you exhale, just bring your head back, opening your neck and your throat. Feel the stretch in your spine. Inhale your head back up. Arms should be in between your biceps. And exhale, pushing the air down, pushing the air out. Let's do that again. Palms out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, head back. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can open your arms out to the side. If that's too much, you can keep your arms closed. Inhale, back together, up. Exhale, arms down to your sides. One more time. Inhale, your arms up, head back. Lift your head. And this time we're going to bring our arms down into a forward bend. Arms down at your sides next to your feet on the mat. From here, you're going to step back a little bit, give yourself some room in the front of your mat. Bend your knees slightly and place your hands in a pyramid shape right above your mat. This posture is great for your internal organs. As we deep breathe here, flow through our kidneys, through our livers, and all of our vital organs. Take some deep breaths here. Flatten your back on your knees. push your pyramid down to the floor, straighten out your arms, and then just straighten out your legs, feeling the stretch in the back of your thighs and the back of your calves. Feeling your back flat against the floor, your arms outstretched. From here, we're going to open our arms to the sides, and we're going to step back on our right foot into a lunge. Now adjust the ladies, align your body properly. Depending on your body type and depending on your ailments, you may need to come up a little bit higher. If you have trouble with your knee, you don't have to bend it that far. From here, we're just going to look up and make sure your back is straight, shoulders are relaxed, neck is long and lean, up on the balls of your foot. Inhale and come down to rest gently on your knee. For those of us who have knee injuries, in this posture, you can lift up for a second, Denise. You can actually just tuck your mat, fold it a little bit, and rest your knee on there for additional cushion. Or if it's easier, you can also not rest entirely on your knee. So Denise, lift up a little bit so that all your weight is there. You go, and you can pull this foot forward. Pull up a little bit on that leg so that you're not resting entirely on your knee. And stay in that posture so that you're not putting that much weight on your knee. So from here, we'll place the top of our foot gently on the mat. And inhale, arms up. And exhale, just push away, sinking deeper into the pose. And again, if you have knee trouble, you can lift up on your knee so that you're not putting pressure. But using the breath, inhale and sink a little bit deeper. If you want to feel this stretch a little bit more, you can inhale and bring your arms down to the side. This may be too deep of a stretch if you're just beginning, so you can keep your arms up. They don't have to touch the mat. Head back, exhale. Inhale your arms forward. Bring your knee back into Sphinx pose. Knees, toes curled under. Place your butt on your heels and come to rest on your elbows. Pause here. This is also a relaxation pose. Take a deep breath here. This is also stimulating your internal organs, opening up your liver and your kidneys. From here, we're going to place our hands flat on the mat, and we're going to come in between our hands and come into Cobra. So use your breath, inhale, and as you exhale, just flow through your arms. Coming up onto the palms of your hand. Make sure your weight is resting on the fleshy part of your hand, so between your palm, your thumb, and your forefinger. Make sure your shoulders are back, chest up and out. This is great for your upper body, strengthening your arms, opening up the chest. Inhale here. As you exhale, just throw your head back, opening up the neck and the throat. Inhale, curl your toes under, and we're going to push up into pyramid. And enjoy that amazing stretch on your back. Your air should be by your biceps. Keep your neck nice and long. Take some deep breaths here. And we're going to step our opposite leg forward and come into a lunge on the other side. Step your right leg. Look up. Make sure you're stretching that leg in the back long and lean. Push back on the heel to deepen the stretch. And we're going to drop our knee to the mat and just hug this leg. Give it some energy. Inhale, come up. Arms above your head. Exhale, push your knee away, deepening the stretch. Go as far in as you're comfortable. Inhale, drop your arms to the sides if you can. If not, keep them above the mat. Head back. Feel that amazing stretch in your back. Inhale. Come forward. Bring your knee back, and we're going to go into child's pose with a pyramid. So place your butt on your heels, your hands in your pyramid in front of you, and just bring your forehead to rest in the pyramid. This is a great posture for relieving the stress off your back, relieving the pressure off your spine, relaxing the leg muscles. From here, arms back in front, we're going to slide through into cobra again. Come up, shoulders back. We're going to push onto our toes into plank. So lift your tailbone, keep it tucked in, up on your toes. This is great for building upper body strength. Good for strengthening your chest muscles and opening your chest. And push up into pyramid. And from here, we're just gonna pedal our legs. So bend your right knee, bend your left knee, bend your right, loosen up the muscles in your booty. And then bend your knees slightly above the ground, hover a little bit, building the muscles on your thighs. Come back up onto your toes, and you can step or jump to the top of your mats. And we're gonna come up to standing slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Your neck and your head should be the last thing to come up. So we're gonna flow through another sun salutation and add some more postures to it. So again, deep breath in. This time we're gonna move through it a little bit quicker. Deep breath in, arms up over your head. Exhale, head back, arms up, down by your side. Inhale again, arms up, head back. Release your shoulders, head up. This time we're gonna bring our arms down to our side again into our forward bend. Adjust yourself on the mat if you have to. Flatten your back. Stretch out the muscles, release your shoulders. I'm gonna step back on our right foot into a lunge. Look up, make sure you adjust your body so that your knee is right on the inside of your left leg is on the inside of your left hand. Your right foot is straight back and your arms are wide enough for you to be balanced. Exhale your knee down to your mat. Lift your leg, place it on top of your foot, gently on the mat. From here, we inhale, up, exhale, push your knee away. Take a deep breath here. Exhale your arms down to the side. Release your head back. Inhale, back up. Place your knee behind you. Come into Sphinx. Curl your toes under. Heels on your butt. Elbows on the mat. Neck long and lean. From here, we're gonna slide through into Cobra. Arms in front of you at the sides of your mat. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, all the way up onto your shoulders. Arms straight, chest out, shoulders back, tailbone down, pelvis down. Inhale, curl your toes under, push up into pyramid. From here, we're gonna step forward on our opposite leg. Bring it up in between your hands. Inhale, adjust your position. Bring your knee down to the mat. Leg up. Place it gently down on top of your foot. Grab your leg. Feel the stretch. Show your leg some love. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down, push your leg away, deepening that stretch, opening up your pelvis. Exhale, arms down to your side. It should be a lot easier on the second round now that your joints are a little bit looser. Head back. Inhale, arms forward. Bring your legs back down. We're gonna enter into our child's pose. Relax here. Arms out to the sides of your mat. We're gonna come through. Breathe into our cobra. Pelvis down, arms strong and straight, chest out. So from cobra, we're going to push up into plank. From here, we're going to push up into our pyramid. We're going to step our foot forward slightly. Take some baby steps with your toes. And on the inhale, we're just going to lift our leg up as high as it can go. Now again, depending on how comfortable you are, you can keep your leg straight out behind you. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can lift it up higher. But test yourself and see how high you can go. Inhale here and feel the blood. It's a great thing for your blood to be able to reverse and go in the opposite directions, establish a new flow pattern. So moves like this are excellent for that. Inhale, bring your foot back forward and just pull it up to your chest. Bring it back into pyramid. Take a deep breath here, adjust your feet. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So again, inhale and just send your foot high up into the sky. Take some big breaths here. And inhale and just pull your knee to your chest. Stretching it out. And then back into pyramid. Back straight, head between your biceps. We're gonna jump or step back to the top of our mats and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, come back up. To standing. We're going to transition into our warrior poses. So arms down at your side and step back on your left leg. Arms in prayer position and sink down on your right knee. Adjust your body, turn your body so that your hips are straight, and you can adjust for the slight turn in your foot. Your body's gonna wanna turn this way. Just stack your body so that it's the same direction as your leg in front. And depending on your flexibility, depends on how deep you go into the stretch. Inhale, so if you can go deeper, continue to bend your front knee until you're comfortable. Just exhale, arms out in front. Sink your shoulders. Hold it here. Inhale, and on the exhalation, just try to sink a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. Inhale, just place your arms down on the inside of your foot and straighten out your back. Make sure your back is flat. Feel the inverted stretch. Come back up, arms out, face forward. This is kind of, and step together, arms down at your side. Other side. Step back, opposite leg. Your foot in the back should be turned at a 45-degree angle. Your foot in front, your leading leg should be open wide enough to hold you, to keep you balanced. Arms in prayer position, and just sink into the pose to the point where you're comfortable. And on the exhalation, just open your arms out in front. Feel the strength in the pose. This is a warrior pose. So we're going to do battle with stress and drama and all that good stuff, and we're going to win. Sink a little deeper. Exhale, and just bring your arm down. Arms up. Feel that stretch. Your body is not used to moving like this, so it loves the fact that it's getting to move and stretch in different ways. Feel the stretch in your side. Your right side should be opening up now. You can sink your leg a little deeper. Bring your arms down to your mat and bring your feet together. Keep them closed. From here, let's lift up over our heads and just bring your arms down the middle and relax. From here, we're going to enter into chair position. So exactly what it sounds like, we're going to lift our arms up over our head and just bend. We're just going to lift our arms over our head and bend until we feel comfortable. This one is challenging, but it's great for your butt, great for your back. Arms should be between your biceps. Hold it. And just when you feel like you're about to fall out of your chair, stand back up, come up to sitting. If you have challenges with your knee, you don't need to sink as deep into the pose. So we're going to go into that again, and we'll show you how to go into it a little bit easier. So inhale, arms up. We're going to watch Denise and sink into chair, ladies. Bend down. All right, if you're struggling with your knees, come up a little bit. Right, and if you're a beginner, you don't have to sink so deep into the posture, so you just want to bend slightly. Right. Arms up. Should be between your head. And this is also another adaptation. If keeping your arms closed is too advanced, you can keep your arms open a little bit wider to help with your balance. All right, ladies, come up, out, back to standing. So we are doing a lot on our legs, strengthening the use of our muscles, strengthening our thighs. So with your feet slightly apart, hands at your sides, bring your arms up, prayer position, and bring your right leg up onto your body. Now this is a great strengthening pose for your thighs. It's a little challenging on the balance, but it reminds us that even on one leg, we are still connected to the earth. So just plant that foot, make like a tree, and bring it down. Back in front. You can put your arms down at your sides. Again, arms up, down at your side, hands in prayer position, and lift the other leg into tree. Hold it here. Keep that foot anchored. Remember your connection with the earth. Spread your toes and plant them to assist with balance. Release your leg, arms down at your side, and just enter into a forward bend slowly. We've been doing a lot of work on our legs. Just gonna let them relax a little bit. Grab your elbows, just let your body hang, let your neck hang. Relieve some pressure. And from here, we're gonna come down onto our mats. So place your hands at your sides and just sit. We enter into lotus position and do some stretches on our legs. So from here, relax your shoulders, straighten spine. And we're just gonna grab our right leg. Just gonna pull it up, pull your knee towards it. Just get a nice little stretch. Release. Arms to the other side. Same thing on your right side. Again, always trying to get your nose to your knee. Down. We're going to straighten our legs in front of us. Arms up, check your posture. Make sure your back's straight, knees on the ground. Shoulders down, relax, neck nice and long. Arms up over your head. And we're just gonna breathe, exhale, and stretch as close to our feet and our toes as possible. If you can't reach that far, then you don't have to reach that far. So keep your hands wherever you feel the stretch. Inhale, and as you exhale, try to sink a little bit deeper. Flatten your back, flex your feet. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can place your hands over your toes and try to pull your toes towards you. And again, try to reach your nose to your knee. And that can be your marker to see how close you are as the weeks go by. See how close your nose gets to your knee. Take some deep breaths here. Inhale, let it go, and come back up to sitting. Staff pose, we're gonna pull our right leg in to our thigh. And this is good for if you have knee injuries to help release some of the pain and the pressure in the knees. These poses that are not on the knees, but they stretch your knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach over your foot. Flex your feet, flex your toes. Arms straight and long. Feel that amazing stretch on your opposite side. The hip bone all the way up to the shoulder should be opening. Your thigh muscles are feeling a stretch. Your calves. It's basically stretching your entire lower body. Inhale up. Bring your right foot out in front of you. Switch to the opposite leg. Pull your left leg in. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale into the stretch. Legs long and lean. Come up to sitting. From here, we're gonna do some work on our back. So we're gonna bend our feet, place our feet firmly on the mat, and just exhale slowly and roll down to your mat. Arms at your sides, palms gripping the mat, feet on the floor. We're gonna exhale and just lift your pelvis up into the air.
tighten the muscles in your booty. Exhale, roll down slowly back to your mats. We're going to do that one more time, and this time we're going to add a variation to make it a little bit stronger. So exhale, inhale, lift up, and see if you can come up onto your shoulder blades, bringing your arms together under you. If you feel really comfortable, you can lift your left leg up into the air for an inversion stretch. If not, you can keep your foot on the ground. Put your left back down. Roll your hips back down to the mat. Take a rest here. We're going to do the same thing on the other leg. So inhale, lift your pelvis. Keep lifting, bring your shoulders together under you. Shoulder blades, try to bring your shoulder blades almost to touching. And if you feel so moved, lift your right leg up into the air for an inversion. Breathe in, put your leg down, and roll your hips back onto the floor. Straighten your legs out. Come to rest in mummy for a second. Relax, shake out your arms, shake out your legs. And from here, we're going to enter into bridge pose. We're going to show you the various versions. So placing your arms behind your head, elbows should be straight up. And you're going to use the breath to pull yourself, to lift your pelvis, almost like someone is pulling you with a string by your belly button. Denise here is going to demonstrate the beginners, the very beginners. So Denise, up onto your shoulders, and you can stay there, resting on your shoulders, lifting your pelvis. Diana is going to do our slightly more advanced Diana, using her breath, and she's going to come up. Her shoulders are slightly off the floor. And finally, Madeline is going to show you our extreme advance, and using her breath, pulling herself all the way up into a pose. From here, we're on our backs. We're just going to lift up to sitting, place our feet under, and enter into sesh pose. Now, this is not a position that's found in traditional yoga, but it's an excellent position for opening up the reflexology points in your toes. So your toes should be curled under, aligned next to each other. Your big toes should be touching, heels under your buttocks, on thighs. Just take a deep breath here. And now initially this might be strenuous on your toes, and if it does get rough, then you can just come down onto the tops of your feet. But if it's comfortable, stay here. Your organs will thank you for it. And just come down into child's pose. Do some rest after those bridge poses. From here, arms at the sides of your mat, and we're gonna slide through into cobra. And we're gonna come onto our elbows into dolphin. If this is too strenuous for you, bend your knees. Lift your butt in the air. So we enter into dolphin. The deeper you bend your knees, the less strain it is. But this posture is excellent for strengthening the thighs and the hips.
Stretching out the back. Come down onto your knees. Back into child's pose for a second to relax after that posture. And we're going to enter that again. Come out in front of you. Rest on your elbows. Clasp your hands up onto your toes. Booty in the air. Bend your knees. Look straight ahead. Neck long. Come down. Let your body come down onto your mat. We'll just relax here for a minute. Put your head to the mat. Take some deep breaths. Relax your body. Because we did so much work on our back with the bridge poses and the standing poses, we're going to balance everything out and do some work on our stomachs. So from here, just place your arms behind you at your sides, and we're gonna lift everything up into lotus position. Inhale, everything up, shoulders back, legs long, depending on how flexible you are. Try to fold yourself almost in half. Feel like somebody's pulling your arms behind you. Lift your knees and your legs toward you. Inhale. Exhale, let everything fall. Relax on the mat. And again, inhale. Everything up. Hold it. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Back to your mat. We're gonna do a similar position, but we're going to go into swimming, so arms out in front. On the inhalation, we're gonna lift everything up. Try to stretch almost like you're flying. Feel like someone's pulling your arms and your legs in opposite directions. This is great for lengthening. Exhale, release. Inhale again, arms up, legs up. Pull your stomach muscles in tight. Exhale, release. We're gonna pull back into child's pose here to release the stress off our lower back. This right here is a very, very welcomed rest. Here we're gonna come through to cobra. Inhale. Make sure shoulders are back, arms up. Curl your toes under. Push up into pyramid. And hop or step to the front of your mats. Gonna come up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Your neck and your head, the last thing to come up. We're just gonna rinse our shoulders out and our knees out. Stretch. Back up to standing. The next postures are Kemetic yoga postures. Kemetic yoga is an ancient Egyptian practice, and it focuses on geometrical alignment. So there are a lot of triangles and a lot of neck, spine alignment. The first pose is the pose of Asar. Begin by lifting your left arm, placing it in front of your chest.
your right arm out in front of your chest. Inhale and turn your body, just your upper body, over to the right. Inhale, exhale your head over remain to the right. Inhale and turn just your head, keeping your spine straight over your right arm. Breathe here. Make sure your arms are square, shoulders up. You inhale, you're going to rotate your neck to look all the way over your right shoulder. Spine straight, neck up. Inhale, and on the exhale, turn your head slowly to face your hands. Only your head should be facing forward. Inhale, and on the exhale, slowly turn your head over your left arm. Inhale, exhale, back, center. Inhale and exhale your body back forward. Inhale your arms up over your head and feel the energy that your arms are generated as you slowly bring them down around your body in the pose of Selket, which represents the sun and the energy created by the sun. Your arms back down to your sides. We'll do that again. Lift your left arm in front of your chest. Your right arm in front of your chest. Inhale, lift your spine almost like somebody is rotating it. Feel the strength in that and feel your spine elongating, almost like someone's rinsing out your organs with this twist. Inhale, exhale your head over your right shoulder. Feel that stretch in your neck, nice and long and lean. Inhale, turn your head back to center. Exhale your head back over your left shoulder. Inhale, head back to center. Turn your body forward. Inhale, lift your arms over your head and down into the pose of Selket, creating energy around you. Arms to your side. This next position, Ma'at Ka, is the Egyptian representation of balance and order. We begin with our hands in Kemetic fists. So lightly making a fist almost like you're trying to hold a butterfly in between your fists. Keep your thumbs out. On the inhale and on the exhalation, we're going to step our foot back. Place your hands above your head. Lift up onto your heel and bend forward, bringing your arms down with your head in between your biceps to meet your toe. Feel the stretch in your side. Your legs should be balanced and triangular, keeping you balanced. Inhale your arms up to your chest in prayer position. Put your feet flat on the ground, and slowly from your hips and your waist, come up to standing. Inhale, bring your feet back together, arms to your side. Other side, arms up over your head. Inhale your foot back. Push your hips back. Make sure your feet are in a triangular geometric position. Up on your heel and reach forward, keeping your head between your biceps, and bring your arms down to touch your toe. Inhale your arms into prayer position in front of your chest. And again, lift up slowly, feet back flat on the ground, up, legs together, arms to your side. This pose, the pose of immortality, represents our ability to heal ourselves and to create new life. Let's begin by placing our arms over our heads. Bring them down into prayer position. Step back onto the top of our foot and slowly bring ourselves down to sitting. If this is too much pressure on your knees, you can sit on your thigh like Denise is demonstrating. From here, we want to lift and turn our bodies so that our elbow is on the inside of our knee and our body is completely at a 45-degree angle. From here, we want to open our arms, create our Kemetic fists. Inhale and look to your left, over your shoulder. Exhale, center. Inhale, exhale to the right. Exhale, back center. And bring your arms together to prayer hands. Turn your body to the left. Open your arms out, Kemetic fists. Turn your head to the right. Inhale, head center. Exhale, head over your left shoulder. Back to center. Inhale, Kemetic palms. And come down into sitting. We're entering the last stages of our practice. We're going to do some cool down, cleansing breaths. As always, in lotus position, we have our hands on the back of our knees, resting with our forefinger and our thumb touching, representing our individual connection to the rest of the universe. So we inhale here. We're going to just naturally return our breathing to its normal state. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And as our final position in our practice, we're going to extend our legs in front of us and enter into mummy pose or corpse pose, lying flat on our backs. We're now entering mummy pose, the final position in our practice. This is where we let go of everything we brought to our mat, loosen our hands, ankles should be relaxed, arms should be relaxed. And as we take our final breaths of our practice, we prepare to be born again into our regular lives, into our day, and off of the mat. Take some deep breaths and allow your breathing to return to its normal state. If you need to, you can relax here as long as you want. Or slowly rise up out of this position. Come back up to sitting. Thank you for joining us and taking the time to show your body some love. My name is Tracee Thomas, and remember, yoga is for everyone. See you next time on the mat.